The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right here. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan is out there with LaMelo Ball. And there's Davis, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Curry in at the 2. Now here's Curry. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Abdul-Jabbar's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Curry outside. It's good from long range.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bird. From deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Curry outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Ball no good. Floats it up for James. And Davis sends it back. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Bird. From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance. And here's Jordan outside. Connects from 3-point range. Jordan's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, the other thing that's impressive is the point of attack for the defense playing on the ball. They've been aggressive all night long and have a few steals to show for it.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So both teams changing it up here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Sabonis kicks the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George against KD to stop the drought, and it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And again, Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
George against KD. George passes to Sabonis. Back to George. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Here's Rose. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Ball against Paul. Now here is George. He's guarded closely.
I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the dunk by Giannis.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team, Rudy Gobert.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's George. Durant with the steal. It's 2-on-1. This one for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
No, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Ben Simmons is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brown. And it's George in at the three. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Williamson. LaMelo Ball is out there with Rose. And it's Durant. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there. And because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers, and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level has been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling, and still working hard out there.
Lillard with the rebound.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Brown, good. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
They get it again. Second chance shot. Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Home team.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Different look here for the Warriors. Russell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Williamson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Ball. Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. Pretty much ready to shoot as soon as it touched his hands.
A three from Leonard. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Lillard against Rose. And Lillard kicks to Curry. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Lillard.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Chris Paul.
And so here's the home team. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
And that one, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the inside, unloads from 9. Was shot by Paul, no good. Brooklyn in control.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Drive by Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Russell with the bucket.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Paul outside. 1:22 left now here in the second. Takes the 13-footer. And the rejection by Leonard. From deep. And they get it back. And Booker kicks to Leonard.
Brooklyn foul. Bill Russell. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Joel Embiid.
Leonard's gone 1 of 3 from the field. Curry against Booker. And the rejection by Giannis.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw, no good.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Brown is checked in for Stephen Curry. And the second free throw, good. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Leonard's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
George is checked in for Doncic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Inside, here's Embiid. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense, able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Poke loose. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Stephen Curry. Jokic is out there with LeBron James. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Jordan the pass to Bird. The three-pointer is right on target. Bird's got the first basket of the third quarter for Brooklyn.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. He kicks it to Paul. Passes it to Curry. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 6.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
For 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Davis has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Curry looking around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
To the paint. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call.
about 2 minutes into the second half now. And 3 from Jordan. Sinks the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Jordan's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. Curry kicks to Simmons. LeBron against Davis. James in the post. It's good.
Well, the combination of power and finesse, it just is automatic when LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient paint players in the game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry's shot is good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Abdul-Jabbar's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Joel Embiid.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Jordan's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Ball against Lillard. Poked away. Pass to Embiid. Over Abdul-Jabbar. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Davis with the ball for Brooklyn. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Embiid. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Bird against Doncic. From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Bird's got 9 points in the quarter.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Here's Embiid. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Embiid, no good.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
The second effort, Bird. And finally they hit one. Bird's got 11.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Count that one.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Brooklyn going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Bird. Davis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player, with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Oh, the lob to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Jordan high post. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ball. No good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
And Bird, here we go. And it's Bird with the jam.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Tipped away. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Abdul-Jabbar's got his fourth rebound in this one. The three from Davis. They get it back to the inside. Brown against Abdul-Jabbar. No good from outside. Right side George. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Gobert against Bird. Gobert the pass to Paul. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Ball from long range. Knocks down the three ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gobert the pass to George. To the middle. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Gobert. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for Paul.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Damian Lillard.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And Sabonis drops them both.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Offensive rebound. Out to Bird. The three. Drains the three-pointer. Bird's got 16 here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bird's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Brooklyn. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Brown. Sabonis trying to get open. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Bird against George.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
There's Ball with the three. Simmons pulls it in.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Stephen Curry.
They're in front by 42.
Warriors call.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Hey, guys, just avoid the unnecessary fouls here. That's about the only thing that can get them in trouble at this point.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Bird.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And the pass to Simmons. Rebound, Brooklyn. Giannis left side. From past the arc. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all.
Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but...
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys, before we get going.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, I don't care about glamour and big markets.
And David, I am honored. But I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. B.A., thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. How hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. MP's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And here's MP for three. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Lopez.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Cleveland. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Another miss by MP.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to a spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
The Cavaliers trailing. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Love missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And here's MP for three. Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light.
I feel like I've just been calm.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Love in at the 5. Hill passes to Connaughton. Here's MP, defended by Sexton. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with the 3. MP's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Back to Markkanen. Takes a 3. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested. Different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And MP subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Markkanen, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Second personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand it. He's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with MP. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Down low, here's Mobley. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
There's Garland. And the rejection by Giannis.
But beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively. But his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Over to the wing, to the middle. Here's Allen. That misses off the backboard. Milwaukee leading by 7. Connaughton passes to MP. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Okoro. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The 3 from MP. Here's Giannis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Garland against Hill. Garland kicks to Markkanen. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond to be able to watch him live out. His journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
But the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for George Hill. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Mobley. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Passes it to LeVert. Over MP. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's LeVert. Defense right on him. About 3 seconds between shot and game plan. Connaughton passes to MP. From downtown, here's Lopez. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
MP's shot is good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's...
Cavaliers with a whole new lineup now. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Markkanen. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for LeVert. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Kevin Love out there with Allen. And it's Garland in at point guard. And here's MP for 3. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Allen slamming it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
MP, that's for 2. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Chris Middleton.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Portis. Ibaka dishes to MP. Back to Ibaka. The kick out to Hill. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Rondo passes to LeVert. Back to Rondo. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. On the wing, MP. LeVert defending. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 18. Here's Stephens. Kicks to Brown. Pass to Stephens. It's LeVert on the wing.
Bucks foul. MP. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
LeVert hits both of them. Here's MP. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Now, I'm sure you know this, but the front office has been a big believer in your shot since day one, and that's a big part of why they wanted to bring you on board. How does it feel to reward their confidence in you?
Those are my guys. They're like my family. And you always want to make your family proud. So to hear that, they have faith in my shot, it makes it that much sweeter when it goes in, man.
Well, you're certainly making your family proud, MP.
Yeah, that's big. I'll run through a brick wall for these guys, and hopefully I can keep rewarding their faith in me in something special this year.